What's poppin', what's Gucci guys? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. So I know it's been about 2 weeks or so since I announced that I was going to be opening up another round of Q&As on the channel. So I just want to take this moment to thank you guys for being so patient with me. I know it's been long overdue. To be completely honest, life has gotten busier for me recently, so it's going to be harder for me to make videos, but I'll definitely explain more in a future video. And please don't get confused. I am still going to be uploading videos on the channel. I just might not have the time to upload twice a week like I used to. Anyways, you guys came here for the Q&A, so that's exactly what I'm going to be going over today. And by the way, these questions are in no particular order. I am just reading off whichever one I see first. And before we get started with the video, I do have a question of my own for you. And the question is, did you smash the like button yet? I'm just wondering because it helps out the channel tremendously, so I would really appreciate it if you just took a second to smash the like button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get started with the video. Alright, so the first question that I see is, how do you make your videos so amazing? First off, I don't believe my videos are that good. To be honest, I have a lot to hone in on. For example, my Photoshop skills are not top notch yet, nor is my video editing skills. I'm just having a lot of fun making these videos for you guys because I see you guys liking these videos, which means you guys actually like these videos. And as a result, it makes me feel good that I'm producing content that you guys enjoy. And to be honest, whenever I see comments like this from you guys, I really feel good about myself. Like at first, I was super self-conscious about posting videos of myself on the internet, but as time progressed on and I constantly see you guys posting these positive comments, I get more and more confidence to keep posting these videos. So thank you so much for this question, and again, I'm not that good at making videos yet. But yeah, if you think these videos are amazing, I really appreciate it, and just make sure you smash the like button to let me know. The second question is, do you think it's appropriate if an 18-year-old drives a Tesla? I can afford it, but I'm scared that I might crash it. I love your videos and I've watched all of them. Keep it up. First off, thank you so much for the support on the channel. It really means a lot to me. And if you're new to the channel, I do have a lot of videos about my Tesla Model 3, just general FAQs and things about the car. So after watching this entire video, make sure to check out the playlist. And to answer this question, it's definitely appropriate. Like, why not? If you have the funds to buy a Tesla Model 3 at the age of 18, then congratulations to you. And honestly, I think it's one of the most appropriate cars for an 18-year-old, although a lot of people might disagree. Sure, the starting price is at $35,000, but if you can afford it, or if your parents want to buy the car for you, then I have no disagreement with that. The Tesla Model 3, as you may know it, is the safest car out on the road. So for somebody who's new to driving, being in the safest car while learning to drive may not be such a bad idea. The only nuance that I can think of right now is people would judge you for how young you are and owning a Tesla Model 3. Sure, you'll get comments like, hey, your parents bought that car for you, or hey, you didn't buy it with your own money, but who cares? If you have a Tesla Model 3 at the age of 18, or if you can buy one at the age of 18, then dude, rock that car, drive that car, show that car off. But yeah, don't let anybody judge you for what you drive. If you can afford a Tesla Model 3 at the age of 18, go for it. The third question is, do you also have inferiority complex that flares up when seeing other Model 3 cars in colors and wheels that weren't free? If I'm understanding the concept of inferiority complex correctly, then no, I don't have that. No matter what car you're driving, there's a 99.9% chance that somebody has a better car than you. For example, my Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, when I'm driving it around, I feel like the coolest guy ever. But then I see a Tesla Model 3 dual motor all-wheel drive or a Performance Model 3 and I'm like, hey, that's a really cool car. But do I feel inferior to them? The answer to that is not really. And the reason for that is because, again, I understand that somebody else is always going to have a better car than me, and instead of being jealous or admiring them to a crazy extent where I would feel inferior to them, I just look at their car and say, wow, that's a really nice car, and perhaps one day I can get one of my own. Teslas aren't exactly the cheapest cars in the world, and if they can afford a dual motor all-wheel drive or a Performance Model 3, or heck, even a Model S or a Model X, then good for them. But not once did I really feel inferior to them. For example, whenever I'm supercharging my car, I obviously see a lot of Teslas lined up charging their cars as well, but instead of being jealous about them or feeling inferior about their cars, I just think to myself, wow, I'm part of the Tesla family, and this is a group of people that we all share the same values. But yeah, I might be rambling on here, but if I actually want different wheels or different color on my car, I can do it. It's just do I want to? So yeah, I hope that answers your question. The next question is, do you think you'll end up buying more Tesla products? For example, Tesla Solar and other vehicles. The answer to this is yes, and yes. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I would definitely buy other Tesla vehicles. I was thinking about the Model S for a really long time because it has the power liftgates and it's just overall a more luxurious vehicle. But if I was to get another Tesla that would go alongside my Model 3, I think it would be a Model X for sure. The reason why I want a Model X is because obviously the Falcon Wing doors are super cool, but again, it's just a bigger car that goes alongside my Model 3. If I was to start a family in the future, then obviously I would need more space. And the luxury features in a Model X is just top notch, so I really want it. I think the design is beautiful. It's a big car and has enough range to get me from point A to point B without having to worry about it. But before I get the Model X, I think I'm definitely going to upgrade my Model 3 into a performance Model 3. I don't know how soon I can do that because I'm not like the richest guy in the world, but it's definitely a goal for me to own a Tesla Model 3 performance in the near future. And in terms of Tesla Solar, I don't think I'm going to be getting that anytime soon. I don't even own a house yet, so for me to get something like that would be completely useless at the moment. And for all of you Tesla owners out there right now watching this video, what other Tesla vehicle would you buy if you had like all the funds to do it? Leave a comment down below. I would love to see your answers. The fifth question is, what features would you like to see added in the Tesla Model 3, and how do you feel about the software paywall, like the heated seats and full self-driving? The features that I wanted to see in the Tesla Model 3 are pretty much in the new updates. So first off, you have the Chrome Delete, the Power Trunk, and the USB-C connection. The automatic Chrome Delete and the Power Trunk is something that I've always wanted in the Tesla Model 3, but unfortunately since my Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus didn't come with it, I had to Chrome Delete myself, and I still don't have an automatic trunk. But recently Tesla decided to update the new vehicles so that includes both of those things. So in terms of the updates that I wanted to see, those 2 out of the 3 were there. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me want to trade in my vehicle and just order a new SR Plus, not only because of the Power Trunk and the Chrome Delete, but it also has more range. But unfortunately, I know that if I was to trade my car in and buy a new Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, I would have to pay more in sales tax, so in the end, I would just be losing more money. But to answer the second part of the question, how do I feel about the software paywall? I think it's good and bad. The good part is at least you have the option to pay for a software that wasn't on your car previously. So for that reason, I think it's good, and Tesla in the end will make more money in that way, causing the stock price to rise up, maybe. But the bad part of it is for consumers like us who own a Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, and we really want the fog lights, but we can't get them. If Tesla was to offer a $200 option or $100 option to unlock those lights, then I'd be like, heck yeah, let me get them. But still, I agree with a lot of people who feel like it's ridiculous to pay for a feature that's already on the car. I know in the newer Model 3s, the fog lights and the speakers might not be physically there, but for those of us who do have those installed already, I think Tesla should just unlock those features for us. But what can you do? In the end, it is what it is. The second to last question is, can you show us your workout routine? Since quarantine, I've been getting a lot bigger and lazier. Don't worry about that, you're not alone. I also got bigger and lazier, and it's not good news whatsoever. Fortunately, the gyms have started to open again, and I've been going for like the past month and a half or so. And it really makes me feel good about myself, because instead of just sitting on my chair doing work, making YouTube videos or whatever, I can actually build out my body and just be healthier in the end. So to answer your question, I don't really have a workout routine of my own, I just follow other people's. There's 2 workout programs that I've been doing ever since I think sophomore year or junior year of college, which I think about it now was almost 4 or 5 years ago, so it's crazy how time just flew by. But if you're interested in those programs, I use Matt Keto's workout program. I think it's called Saiyan Power Building, and he also goes by Goku Flex. So if you just type in Goku Flex on YouTube, I'm sure you'll see a lot of his videos. I did this program for about, I think, 2 years or so before I switched to Matt Ogus's 573, 753, whatever it's called, and I did that program for about 2 years or so, and I recently just started to switch back to Matt Ogus's program again. Both of these workout programs are really similar in the way that it's pretty much upper, lower, rest, pull, push, deadlift, rest. So it could be either a 4-day split or a 5-day split, depending on your preferences. And I would say that these programs are more for intermediate lifters. If you're a newbie in weightlifting, I highly recommend just doing like chest and triceps for one day, and then squats or legs. Pretty much isolating the body parts first, build that initial foundation of muscle, and then you can eventually move on to a program which will tremendously increase your strength, and it'll make you look really good as well. The thing about me is I like to eat a lot, and I mean a lot. Sometimes I tend to overeat. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not sometimes. I always tend to overeat, which is why I go extremely hard at the gym to make up for all the calories that I've overate. I don't know, it's just a really bad habit of mine. If I see food that's really good, like pork belly or hot pot, Korean barbecue in general, ramen, pho, after I eat any of those dishes, if I see something else, I would want a bite or two. And if it's good enough, then I would want the entire thing. But with that being said, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, feel free to hit me up anytime to grab a meal. The last question is, I see that your housemate also owns a Model 3. Curious as to how you guys split the electricity costs monthly. Right now I'm living with family, so I don't really pay for electricity. Yes, I pay rent, but in terms of charging my car, I don't pay for that at all. The reason why I don't pay to charge my car is because I don't charge at home. ever. Every time I need to charge my Tesla Model 3, I drive about half a mile down the street to the superchargers, and I charge my car for free because I have all the free supercharging miles from the channel. So anytime somebody buys a Tesla with my referral code, I get 1,000 free supercharging miles, and they do as well. And because I've had the channel for about 10 months now, I managed to rack up like a lot of free supercharging miles, so I don't ever pay for it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool perk, and it's all thanks to you guys. Alright, here we are at the end of the video. Again, I really appreciate you guys for being so patient with me. Honestly, my eye has been really bothering me. There has been a bump inside my eye for like the past 2 weeks or so, and the bump was touching my eye, and it was really stinging, and it was really bothering me, making the eye really puffy, and it was just getting really gross in general. And because it was puffy, I gotta admit, I was a little self-conscious to be making this video. It is getting better, but I was planning to make this video like last week, but my eye's really puffy and I didn't want you guys to see that. But again, it is getting better and you guys definitely deserve this video, and that's the reason why I decided to make this video today. Recently I passed over the 2,400 subscriber mark, and again, it's all thanks to you guys. I was thinking about skipping this week's video, but I really want to keep the streak going because I promised you guys I would make a video every single Tuesday, and I really want to stick to that promise. So again, for the 2,400 subscriber mark, thank you all so much. By the way, I also really like making these Q&A videos because I feel like you get to know me more on a personal level. So instead of just watching my Tesla videos, you get to know more about me. And I know, I'm not the most interesting guy whatsoever, but I do think my life is sometimes pretty interesting. And speaking about videos, I want to reiterate the fact that I won't be making videos as often. I'm still going to be uploading at least once a week, so just look out for Tuesday's videos. And yeah, life did get busier for me, and I'll make a video explaining what I mean in the future. But I just want to say, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe down below. Also, feel free to comment down below what kind of video you would like to see next. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.